This one is going to be our final lesson on factoring for this unit. So we're going to take all the skills we've learned and use them in a new way. We started this in the last lesson. Determine whether the given binomial is a factor of the polynomial. If so, find the remaining factors. So first we're going to do synthetic division to prove that x minus 3 is a factor, and then we'll take what's left and see if we can factor further. So remember, you take your 0, which is positive 3, and then to do our synthetic division, here we go. Bring it down and multiply. I'm sorry, add those together, and now let's multiply. Add those together and multiply, and x minus 3 is a factor. So I've got x minus 3, and then let's write this as the next factor. Remember, we always go down one power. So x squared minus 4. Now let's check to see if this can factor further. I hope you notice x squared minus 4 is a difference of squares, so it can go further. X plus 2, x minus 2. So we're not really doing anything new. We're just doing our division and then a step further to see if it can factor. Let's try this one, x plus 1. Take the 0 of your factor, which is negative 1, and then we'll list just our coefficients. Bring it down and multiply. Add those together and multiply. Add those together and multiply. Is x plus 1 a factor of p of x? Not a factor. So we cannot factor it any further. All right, let's try letter C. The 0 of my factor. Now I'm missing an x squared, so I'm going to put a 0 in its place. X to the 4th, x to the 3rd, there is no x squared, x to the 1st, and my constant. Here goes. Bring down the 1, multiply and add. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. Multiply and add. Wow, there was a lot there. So x plus 4 is a factor, and the other factor is this one. Now notice we started with x to the 4th, so when we divided by x, this one is x to the 3rd. X squared, x to the 1st, constant. So this is x to the 3rd plus 1. So our job now is to see, can I factor this any further? And I hope you say yes, because x to the 3rd plus 1 is my sum of cubes. So remember, the sum of cubes was a plus b, a squared minus ab plus b squared. So x plus 1, x squared minus x plus 1. And that would be our answer to that one. Okay, we should be able to do that. Let's do letter D. I think we've got a challenge on our hands here. Take the 0 of the factor, which is negative 2, and it looks like we have every power of x, so we'll put our coefficients. 4, 11, 2, negative 11, negative 6. Okay. Bring it down and multiply. Add them together and multiply. Add them together and multiply. Add them together and multiply. Ooh, looky there. So x plus 2 is a factor. And this starts with x to the third, one lower than what we divided by. 4x to the third plus 3x squared minus 4x minus 3. Wow, that's a lot. So we've got to figure out if we can factor this 4-term polynomial. Well, the way we did that earlier was we put these in the box to see if I could factor it with grouping. So let's try. We're going to come down here and see what we get. I've got 4x to the third, 3x squared, negative 4x minus 3. So horizontally, what do they have in common? X squared. What do these two have in common? Negative 1. What do these two have in common? X. And these two would have a 3. So it looks like I've got x plus 2, x plus 3, and then x squared minus 1. So far, so good. Are we done? Or can we factor something a little bit more? Difference of squares. One more time. X plus 2, x plus 3, and then x squared minus 1 becomes x plus 1, x minus 1. And there we have factored completely. And now it's your turn to practice.